Alright, so I have a box set up on the bench, still using a V3 wheel. Just wanted to show the values that we are working with. So the red line and the red value up here is the paddle input wire. If you were to tap into that while the car is live, preferably engine running, you could do it in park, it ain't a big deal. Just to hit the paddles, we just want to see the voltage drop. That's all we're really looking for. So at rest, that's what you should have, 1.44 volts. That's what we're looking for. Pull the left paddle, it goes down to 0.59 volts. Pull the right paddle and it goes down to 0.21 volts. So if you look at the spread, it's not very big, 1.4 to 0.59, and then you got 0.21. So they are very close together. What we can do here, that I've done in the past, is you just put a resistor in line on the left paddle shifter here. It's only got 2 wires going into it. You just cut one and you put this, I use an 8.2K ohm resistor in line. And we're going to tie this in now. And now the voltages, like the ranges, they spread apart a little wider, and it allows our windows to be wider. Our acceptable windows for each button can now be wider since they're spread apart further. So at rest state, instead of 1.44, we're at 2.4. Alright, when you pull the left paddle, instead of being 0.59, we're down at 1.99 or 2 volts flat. Right, you pull the right paddle, and it goes down to that 0.21. So from left to right, you've got 2 volts to 0.2 volts. That's a 1.8 volt difference. So now we can make the windows of opportunity here bigger per button. So that will be an easy fix for this situation here. If one of your paddles is a little off from what I'm used to seeing, or you think you may just have a little bit of a voltage drop, in the circuit somewhere in the car, but it was okay before, and that little bit didn't seem to bother the BCM. Instead of tearing the whole car apart, we can just do this. We can just put a resistor in line with the left paddle shifter, widen the range for each button's acceptable area, and that might just do the trick and be a done deal. So you can see that big jump between the left and the right now. And when it's off, 2.4, yours may be a little bit higher. If you do have a little bit of a resistance issue there, but it's still going to be outside of the window for the left paddle. So also the right paddle now it goes and drops faster past the left paddle shifter's voltage drop point. If you noticed, it starts out at the 2.4 and it's got to go down to 0.2. Well, it does have to pass the 2 volt flat point, but it's got to go past it a lot faster now. So there's a few things that we can help here. You said go ahead, I'll make a box, and a new box that works off this program, and I'll just send one of these resistors in the mail with it, and all you gotta do is put it on the left paddle wire. There's a purple and yellow that I have here that I just put the resistor in line with, and that just widens our range for us. So